Hi, I'm Chad. Thanks for coming to Arctic Horde Wargaming. Today we have a match between myself and Jesse. I'm going to be playing my Flesh Eater Courts, and Jesse brought his Trog Herd. We're going to be doing 1,000 points of shifting objectives. But before we get into this, if you take a look at the links down below, we have a lot of links down there, including a link to the Renegade Open, big tournament that's here, actually in a couple weeks. And also, if you're in the Twin Cities metro area and you'd like to come in and get a game in with us and be featured in a battle report, just shoot me a message to the email down below, and we'd love to have you in and schedule that. And there's some links down there to help support the channel. Anything you do there would be greatly appreciated. And last but not least, if you are new here, please consider hitting that subscribe button, and then also hit the bell so you're notified of our upcoming content. We have new stuff uploading the channel all the time. Stay tuned for the show, folks. This is my Flesh Eater Court army, and what I got going here is this is 1,000 points. This unit in the back here is actually a unit that's going to be summoned on later in the game, so we'll just focus on this stuff here that's in the middle. I have a Ghoul King on Terrorgeist, and that is going to be my, he's just a hero. This guy here, Spike, is going to be my general, and so he's going to have the extra ability, Bringer of Death. But the Ghoul King on Terrorgeist, he's going to have the Mount trait, which is going to allow him to reroll hits for the Fanged Maw. And then he also is going to have the Chalice on him, so he can replenish if he gets banged up a little too bad. And then because Spike is my general, I get to have the Flayers as my 2 units of battle line. And then I have an additional Courtier here for the extra dude. So that is 1,000 points exactly. Oh, and I should mention the Ghoul King on Terrorgeist, as far as an extra spell, he has Miasmal Shroud. That's on page 58 of the Flesh Eater Court book. I also went with the generic Flesh Eater Courts, so I have Feeding Frenzy and Feast Day as the ability, which allows me to pile in a second time without spending a command point. That's on page 55. And so 1,000 points exactly.
Hey, this is Jesse. Today I am running Trog Herds. So I have Denkold Trogboss as my general. He has Tough as Rocks, which gives him an additional +2 wounds. And he has the Glowy House It, so he has a 4+ save after the save kind of thing. But if I roll a 1, then he eats it, so then he loses that. Then I got unit of 9 River Trolls, and then a unit of 6 Rock Gut Trolls. So, or Troggoths, I should say. And then I got a Loon Shrine as well. That's my army today.
Alright, we're going to roll for turn. I got a 2, just got a 1, luckily for me. Or actually, this isn't for turn, but this is for drop. How many drops do you have?
3.
You have 3 drops. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 drops. So either way, you're going to get to go first, so I will actually just let you drop first.
Okay.
So I can see what you're going to do. So Jesse had fewer drops than I did, so he's going to get to go first, but here is the setup.
For the alliance ability for Gloomspite Gitz, the moon is in this corner. First turn Troggoths, they just slowly moved forward a little bit, waiting for the bats to get a little bit closer, and so they can smash them.
Yep, and we're looking at the objective, which is dead center to start. It's shifting objectives, so we got 3 down the center line. And now we're going to go into Flesh Eater Courts, turn 1. At the end of Flesh Eater Court, turn 1, I did do my summon, so that's this unit of 3 Flayers right here. And then the other unit basically just came up behind them to capture that objective. The Courtier in that other unit. And then in the center, this guy, those guys shuffled up to capture the center objective. And the Terrorgeist came up there to capture that objective. The Terrorgeist did also get Unholy Vitality on himself. And then we're basically just going to wait and see what happens. I captured all 3 objectives.
6.
Alright, so that is the roll for the moon. So that's going to put the moon in the dead center. Which is basically right underneath the shifting objective there.
The whole board.
Yep, goes to the whole board.
effects.
And then we're going to roll to see the shifting objective, see where it goes. So 3, so it actually will stay in the middle. And then now we're going to roll for turn. Tie. So since I just went, that means Jesse would win the tie. So he's going to get second turn. Because I captured all 3 objectives that turn, the one in the middle is worth 3, and then the other ones are worth 1 each. So the score is now 5-0 going into turn 2 for the Troggoths.
I charged Terrorgeist over here, did some damage, brought it down to 3 wounds remaining. I charged some other bats with my River Trogs, and they wiped out a whole unit, and they're still in combat with a hero. So we only lost 1 guy in that combat, so I got lucky on that. So we'll see how if they can survive Flesh Eater Court's turn 2.
And you did capture that center objective, so you get 3 out of that. This one over here I still have, and then this one over here I still have. So, but I don't score on your turn. But so you get 3 out of the center. So we're going to go into Flesh Eater Court's turn 2, and the score is 5-3. This is what it looks like at the end of Flesh Eater Court's turn 2. I charged his big bad boss there, and the Terrorgeist munched on him, got rid of him. Then in the middle here, I decided to hang back and not go after those river trolls. It would have been just a numbers game there to see if I could beat him or not. So I basically just made a wall there. The courtier that was in combat with him retreated, and he's hiding out back here. So now I didn't end up getting the center objective, but I do still have the one on the end and the one over here. So I'll get 2 points out of that, and that will get me up to 7-3. And so we're going to roll for turn. Alright, so Jesse's going to end up taking turn. So we'll go into Gloomspite Gitz, turn 3.
Trog's turn 3 was not very good. I did not roll very well with the River Trolls. Was only able to kill 1 bat. And we still have this Terrorgeist over here, so honestly I think that's game. I don't think I can win this one at this point.
Yep, so we're going to call it here, end of turn 3. Trog's turn 3, that is. So, good game.
I forgot to use my Trog boss's command ability, Instinctive Leader, on my Rockgut Trolls when they charge the Terrorgeist, which lets me reroll ones to hit. So, if I would have done that, I'm pretty sure that Terrorgeist would have been gone with that when I charged with the Rockguts. So, my big bad, but still a fun game. I always have fun playing my Trolls. So.
Yep, they are fun. So, we'll get him next time. Flesh Eater Course versus the Trog Horde. We're going to definitely have to tweak that one a little bit. Hope you enjoyed that one, folks. But if you were new here, please consider hitting that subscribe button and then hit the bell so you're notified of our upcoming content. Be part of the Horde. We'll see you in the next show, folks. Stay tuned.